Hello, welcome back. Okay, so we have finished the second spread. We're going to move on to the third spread. And for moving on to the third spread, I just want you all to copy one thing from the second spread, and that is this section header. Do a Command C. All right, and then let's go to page 8 and 9. All right, so paste in place our section header. So just double check pagination on, section header here. Okay, so please go back to 6 and 7 and click on the last block of text, okay, where the red square is. Click on it so that we can continue the text. Go to 8 and 9 and let's drag it down here. Okay, so Telok Ayer, let's have an idea how much text there are for this. So this spread is catered for Telok Ayer. Let's see how much it goes. So Bukit Pasoh starts here. So if I were to bring this up, there, actually quite nice. Okay, almost the same line. One line, few lines difference is fine. All right. So I'm going to call up the text up here to get rid of Bukit Pasoh until we go to the next spread. But for Telok Ayer, for this spread, can you see we have quite a bit of space to play with for photos, okay, for images. Now you can choose to place more photos, but always remember apply hierarchy, okay, one big image and then smaller images, so that there will be one anchor image, all right, one hierarchical image for people to kind of like focus on. Okay, so but I choose to have another take. I just want to have one big impactful image perhaps for this approach, all right, so it's going to be something like that. Okay, so let's leave our text as it is right now. Number 11, starting on this second column. Okay, so let's do a Command D to place, or Control D, and now let's choose Bukit Pasoh, not this. Okay, so this is the image. Let's place it, anchor it at the top here, the guideline and the beginning of the third column, and let's move it until we can see this point here. Do a Command Shift or Control Shift and drag this until the image kind of like snap to the bottom of this blue guideline. Okay, and then let's crop this in all the way here. Okay, I don't want to see this part, so click on the circle, hold down the shift as you drag to the right. Okay, I want to see more of this building, then a bit of this red, yeah, something like that. Okay, you can use the left right arrow just to fine tune it a bit. Yeah, so this is roughly the cropping that I want. Command Option 0 or Control Alternate 0 to see both pages again. Okay, so this spread, very straightforward. We have a space here, so we can actually call in our pull code. So how do we call in our pull code? Let's go to page 6 and 7 again. Let's copy this pull code. Copy, Command C, go back to 8 and 9 and paste. Okay, we want a pull code to be here, yeah. Okay, so which pull code are we going to pull from? So maybe let's look, okay, maybe here. The area is often associated with blah 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 and Telok Ayer Street. So do a Command C, okay, and go to this and do a Command A. Now this time we want whatever we copied to follow this. Okay, so now you use this paste without formatting. Okay, so if you choose paste, it will paste as what we have copied from. That's a body text 9 point. But if we want to paste it as this style, okay, we do paste without formatting. And then, whatever we have copied will kind of like come out according to the pull code style. Okay, let's get rid of unwanted, and we can move this kind of like down here. We've got quite a bit of space and a bit tight here, so see if we can cheat by making the column width a little bit tighter so that we can move it down to 4 lines. Make sure no don't have often, and let's move this down. Yep, that looks about right. Actually, it's up to you. If you want 3 lines, it's also possible. Okay, just drag this all the way, get rid of unwanted lines, and maybe let it go a little bit higher lah. Yeah, something like that. Okay, what else do we need here? Caption. Let's copy this caption. Copy, Command C, go back here and paste. Now, where do I want to put a caption? I want to put it over this side now. Okay, over here, double click. Now I want it to align right now. Okay, click on this and let's move it up. How many nudges? 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to key in something here. So anything. A sunny day in Telok Ayer. Anything, okay? We are not going to judge you. Anything that makes sense. Alright, is that all? Anything we forget? If you are not too sure, refer to the previous spread. Can you see the subheads? So for this spread, let's do the subhead, call up the swatches, double click, select this, red. Red. Check for offense. And last one, yeah, there's an often here. Okay, over here the word church is a bit short, so quite an obvious often here. So in this case, you can choose to move Methodist down. A big space here, I think it's even better than. So let's move it down. A big space here, I think it's better than having an often at the bottom. So up to you. We will not be very strict about the subhead often rather than the body text often. Any more offens where body text is concerned? Can you see this? Okay, so let's zoom in, see if we can fix this. So what's the word to move now? So in this case, we have the word thatched, which is kind of a big word, long word I mean. So there's not really any words that go to. So let's try thatch. Shift, and it's still by itself. So let's try the second one, 1855. Nope, let's try along there. Okay, if you want to, you can shift this east down as well, and this. Okay, that's how you fix offense. Do a Command S to save. Anything else do we forget? Section header, pull quotes, page 8-9, caption. Alright, this is the third spread. So we are going to move on to the last spread. Okay, for the last spread, it will be the last video. Now, one last thing we forgot. You know what we forgot is this picture. Okay, right click. Yes, CMYK. Save. Okay, so until the next video, we'll go on to the last spread. Until then.